My name is Scott Walsh. I'm the lead pastor at New Leaf United Methodist Church, which is a vital merger of 4 churches. And we've seen the Lord do a lot of just awesome things. In the first year and a half or so, we averaged about 229, and then the Lord broke loose, and we've doubled since in the first 4 years. So we praise God for that. But there was one thing that I made a decision on as the lead pastor that I wish I could have undone, about 100,000 times now over the last 4 years. And it's simply this. A vital merger requires 2 churches, 3, doesn't matter how many are joining it, requires them to go to a neutral location. Either go and build a new place to get started, rent a place that's neutral. But for whatever you do, I have learned that staying at one of the original churches until you have enough money results in still not having enough money come year 4. And so I can tell you that our leadership recently met, and after much prayer and discussion, they've said we're going forward. Whatever it is, we're going forward. And that means that we're moving our offices and our mission site by the end of the year. And come next spring, we are building a new site. And we're trusting the Lord for it. Why? Because 4 years has taught us repeatedly that it requires a neutral site. For us, it was not because of people feeling like they had ownership of the structure we were in, or not ever wanting to leave the old structure behind. That's been the least of our worries. Our problem is that there was a reason the old structures weren't able to bring in folks. There aren't enough restrooms. There's not enough parking. There's not enough pew space. And when a church doubles, there's just not enough room, period. You can't even think. And yet, in the midst of all of that, all those wonderful problems, if I could do it all over again, that's the one thing I'd do different. From day one, I'd have found a neutral location. So those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Now that you've heard this, I wish you all God's best.